This is a LabVIEW Beginner lesson, where we make a heart rate monitor. This is lesson 3.3, Compartmentalizing the Process Module. We will be creating a stop user event to replace the local variable. This is because when we put the processing module into a VI, the local variable will stop working. After we've done this, we will place the process module into a VI, compartmentalizing it. Let's continue where we left off in the last session. What we want at the end of lesson 3 is to put all of these in boxes, but we'll start with the process module. First, we'll make a new user event. And then we need to add it to this typedef here. First, we'll just copy this one, open typedef, paste in, and just drag it in. Now, since this is a typedef, it will be added everywhere, which is the convenience of a typedef. We'll just pull this one up here and then select stop. We also need to add it to the end here. So let's do this immediately. It's easy to forget these things. Forgetting it is not the end of the world, but the thing is that if you don't have it, you can have random bugs that won't make sense. So it's always better to just close everything you open. Now this user event is here, and then when we press the stop button, we want this user event to send a stop signal. Could connect it to this one, but for now we at least just want it to send a stop signal whenever this one is pressed. Now we will not use this timeout event, so we can just delete it. We only needed it because we didn't have this stop user event. It wouldn't hurt to have it, but it didn't hurt to delete it either. Now this is not dependent on a local variable. Before we place this into a sub-VI, we want to make this init cluster a typedef. So if we ever update this, it will also update the input to this, so we don't have to manually update it later. We're in the init, and we'll just call this the init cluster. And now we can compartmentalize it. We will surround everything we want inside. We want two inputs. We want the init cluster, the error in, and we want the error out. And we'll start by saving this. This is not part of the init. This will be part of some new, because it's a new module. We call this process. And everything with regards to process will go in here. I will start by heart rate monitor dash process dash main, because it's the main VI. I'll then edit the icon. We'll have heart rate monitor dash P for process, so we know which part it is. And then we can just write main here. And let's run it to see if it still works. I'm tapping the thing. It still works, just the same as we did. But now it's a bit cleaner. It will be even better when we have this and this one in its own VI. In the next lesson, I'll put the acquisition in its own VI.